So if I don't know who I am, then that's where I should stabilize in.
That day, it was a stream of a flow of your, whatever you experienced and you read, it was flowing like anything. I was wondering, even though we read the book, it won't happen like that, but it is from inner, maybe from outer also. Such a great, narration of that book on that day.
Yes, I told him the same thing.
Yes.
He was so fluent at it.
Fluent. It's not only fluent, it is flow.
Yes.
No need to see the names and all. How one can remember all the
references. Names. Yes, no references, nothing, no keywords, nothing. And he was just speaking.
Yeah. I don't know whether I recorded or not. It should be, in the YouTube. I just want to go back and see whether it is recorded or not. The private recording or the direct recording I have.
Amma, you had recorded.
Recorded. It was public or private?
It was public.
Public. Then good. Then good. Have you seen it again?
Yes.
No.
And it has Abhishek's photo on that.
Oh.
On that video. Yes.
Wow. Great. Yeah, proceed. I just stopped. Sorry. Now I'm recording it privately. If you want, I will keep it as private, public also. No need to worry about whatever comes. Just release it. Let the public and let us share with the public. Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much else beyond that, and I find the Zen techniques very direct and straightforward. We don't even need to ponder about going anywhere or being anything. They've finished the whole process of religion by saying, when you are not, that's when you are arrived. So that I find that that it's a very direct approach and very reassuring, and it's live. It's there always, even when I'm walking, moving, doing something. The state of not knowing is very easy to be in.
Wow.
It's very easy to say I'm. It does not take too hard to say I don't know. No, and anybody can do that.
Yeah, anybody, a child or any
child. And how is a child so innocent? It's because the child doesn't know.
Yes.
So
must become
if we always abide in the don't know state, that is enough. Then even while walking and moving around, then you're at ease with yourself. So
whatever you studied, whatever you had done, everything, if it becomes zero, then everything comes, I think. I don't know.
Brain has no role to play. He just wants to say that.
Yes.
No logic. They should we should not use our own logic.
Logic mind.
Yes. To analyze. Is it so?
Yes. If you don't use logic mind, then you will be in no mind state. It is easy.
Actually, logic is mind.
Yeah, logic is mind only.
Yeah. Without logic, there is no mind.
No mind.
Yes.
This is called absence of mind, zero mind. Zero mind state. It's very difficult, but to be with that always, then it becomes a practice and habit, and you will be in that state, live in that state. That's true.
Yeah, and it's not like it's happening. I'm able to stay in that state all the time, but at least that constant pressure of I have to sit in meditation, only then I will
No.
be in that state, that pressure has gone away.
Gone.
Yeah. Otherwise, I used to feel like, oh my God, I only meditated half an hour today. I didn't do anything today. That kind of feeling is no longer there.
No more.
This is what I am in this state. Like if I'm sitting, okay, I'm meditating. Otherwise, I'm not thinking about God. This is what we were discussing with Radha in the morning.
Wow.
So she said, no, I always remember God every time. I said, no, I am not still in that state. My state is I'll sit for meditation. That is my time with God. So that is exclusive time with God. So she said, no, I am all the time. I have God in my mind. I'm always thinking about God. Even if I'm doing work, then also I'm thinking about God. I said, that is a very nice state, but I am not in that state.
Yeah,
I wish to be.
It differs from person to person. So one who is always taking in the name of God, it is also a state where you enjoy. Other thoughts won't come. Na? Other thoughts will not come.
Yes.
Always that, one rhythm of God or His name is inside, vibrating. So then it's a good state of mind. So there is no mind only then, only just His name. It looks like Radha, Meera, how they enjoyed.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah, it's a path of devotion.
Yes.
Yeah. That is more needed. Later stage will be blank. So when I went through, that time I didn't even think. It was blank all the time. Everything happened on its own. Everything. Many people called me. They gave me all hostels, everything. Took care of. So that happens, No need to worry about. The nature will take care. Babaji takes care, and nature will take care. So great. Rudra, proceed ahead. We just interrupted you.
No. I don't have much else to say beyond that. So.
And you just send the names of the book. I too want to read them.
Yes.
Yeah, I will.
You give the summary also, please.
Yes. We have
summary. Yeah, sure.
So, give the summary, please. Abhishek is also with us. Good, Abhishek. We are very happy to see you.
No, we can have a separate session for the summary. We can have it a separate session, public session for summary.
Yeah, that's good. Interacting with each other.
Yes,
that's good. Public also enjoys it. May I make it public now? Okay.
I don't think so. Yes or no? And we have to ask him. My chance is over.
Yeah, he gives option. He gives permission. Then only I can do that.
I'm not entirely sure.
Okay. Later, you just when you feel like, then let me know. Then I'll make it public.
Yeah. But I don't know if we need a separate session. But I'd be happy to share some quick extracts of that book. It takes us through two key types of learning. One is what I said is always abide in the don't know state. And how do we abide in the don't know state? Is by avoiding the trishul. Like they haven't called it trishul, but to me it sounds like the trishul, which is I, me, and my. Stop using these three.
Yes, I, me,
wherever all these three, I, me, and mine. So as long as we do not think of I am doing this, so cut that. There is no I, there is only a doing. This is happening, this good situation is happening to me, this bad situation is happening to me. There is no me here, there is only a situation. Good or bad is the interpretation. And then the third is my, this is my book, my pen, my thing. There is no my. Because if we ask ourselves who I am, the reality is we don't know the answer to that. If we ask ourselves where were we, say someone's age is 30 years old, we ask them where was that person 40 years ago? What answer do we have? Nothing. Can we answer where will be 100 years from now? We don't know. It's actually empty. What is it? What are we made of? You know, where are we? Are we here, 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 here? We cannot answer any of these questions. The only answer is don't know. So if we can abide in that don't know state, and the way to abide in that is constantly staying away from the I, me, my process. Mind is nothing but the I, me, my, I, me, my. It's just a revolving cycle of I, me, my. And once this fundamental is clearly understood, Master Zhuangzi very beautifully takes us to the next part of the journey, the Zen journey, which is it's actually a 3-step process, which is, and the base process and the 1,000 Seeds of Joy, that they talk only about the first process. They haven't even gone to the second and the third process. They touch upon it, but they're still at the base. And they say form is emptiness, emptiness is form. You know, like we read in science that an atom is almost empty. There's only few electrons and protons, but most of it is just empty space. It's all emptiness. Only 0.00001% of something like that is filled. So if we call our body is full of atoms and molecules, then 99% of our body is actually empty. And so is all the things that we see around us. It's all empty, but very small, tiny percentage of it is actually matter. So, so we must believe or realize that we should be able to see that that form is actually emptiness, and it is in that emptiness that form is actually perceived. So hence, form is emptiness, emptiness is form.
Yeah, even you said little is matter. It is not only little matter, it is also atoms only. Everything, if you consider as chemicals in the body, every chemical has molecules and atoms. I always explain this. All atoms only, they're all. That means chemicals. We are made up of chemicals, and there is molecule and atom. When you go into the atom, nothing is there, isn't it? But to understand it is very difficult for people.
Yeah.
Many times I told, but nobody understood it. That's the thing.
But
when you see this form transforms from one form to the other, it again becomes the chemical in the form of chemical only in the soil.
Yeah.
Again, it comes in the form of chemical only to the plants and all we consume, and then everything is atoms only and emptiness.
Yeah.
It's very well said in that. I must read it.
Yeah. And then once we have a very clear understanding of the fact that form is emptiness, emptiness is form, then we must bring our attention to the fact that because form and emptiness interchange with each other, there is no form and there is no emptiness. Which means that we cannot focus on emptiness, nor can we ever focus on form. Because only then you abide in that perfect zero state.
So when you don't focus, then only you will abide into the zero state.
Yeah.
When you focus with the physical level of mind, then the form will be there.
Yeah.
You mean to say we cannot focus at on one thing at a time?
You can focus on
no,
thing,
you can focus.
It is not possible to see the emptiness. You can see the form, but you cannot see the emptiness inside the form.
Yeah.
Because physical level, we are in the physical level. You have to reach to that level to see the emptiness inside. That's the thing.
That we can see from third eye.
Yes. Even in, some people like Rudra or even Seema Malhotra, they have some kind of, ability to see that emptiness within ourselves, or with anything they see that emptiness inside. But they see the form also. Simultaneously, they can see both. They can see both.
Yeah.
Within the form, they can see emptiness also.
Self-emptiness they can observe. That's a fact. Am I correct, Rudra?
I don't think I am able to see that, but if I'm calm enough, then definitely.
When you really go into the matter, what I feel inside myself, all this information I get inside only, not by reading books. I just go through, penetrate into what is this later, what is the state. Then everything from one sequence to the other finally ends in emptiness. That I feel within me. That's why I'm able to explain without reading the book.
But he saw the black hole. That is we can relate that to emptiness also, black hole.
No, it's a void. It is a void. Like, it's, we say it black hole, but void it is. Some kind of, gas, you can say it's ether or gaseous substance, something is there. Yeah. Something is there. What I feel, inner I feel like that. So
it must be vacuum.
Vacuum. In the vacuum also, but something you just feel like, dragged inside, like coming out. So pulled inside.
Yeah, I've had a lot more clarity after this Zen technique, that all these experiences that we get of us traveling somewhere or being absorbed somewhere is basically our consciousness trying to remind. It's actually our consciousness reminding ourselves of the reality. We should not get absorbed in the idea that, oh, I went to this place or that place. It does feel like that, no doubt.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, where we went or what we experienced is not really that much of essence, as opposed to where we are finally abiding in. Where is the main point of reference? That point of reference is emptiness. That is, we have to grasp that, and it's very subtle, very hard.
Very hard and very subtle.
But that's the point that we have to grasp. But that's where Lord Buddha started with form is emptiness, emptiness. He in fact had 3 levels in all his Buddhist monasteries. So all the monasteries that he had made, he actually had 3 levels. All monks who had first got initiation into his lineage practiced form is emptiness, emptiness is form. Form is emptiness, emptiness is form at the first stage. And when they progressed beyond a certain stage, then Lord Buddha himself gave them the promotion to the state where they could practice there is no form and there is no emptiness. And then finally comes the third stage, which is one who has perfectly established himself in the truth that there is no form to perceive, nor is there any emptiness to perceive. Comes the third stage, which sounds very contradictory, yet very simple, which is form is form, emptiness is emptiness. Now one may wonder,
arriving at the same thing again.
Yeah, and it is, you end up scratching your head so badly. It's like, what is this? It sounds so stupid. But the truth is, that is when you arrive home. You do not cloud anything that you're seeing with your thoughts, emotions, perceptions, you see every little detail for what it is. If you say the sky is blue, it is blue, and we just leave it at that. We don't cloud it with, is it good blue, bad blue? They often talk about a Zen story about a master commenting about a rose. They just say, if you see a rose, just see the rose and enjoy its beauty. There's no need to explain its beauty, because the second we are explaining its beauty, that means we are comparing it to something we have, some other rose we have seen. A rose, no doubt, is beautiful, but we should just see the rose for what it is, and just be in that beauty. That beauty we can never measure that beauty. That beauty is, you can only be in that state. Say a sunrise. Nobody can explain how beautiful a sunrise was. Was it 10% beautiful, 20% beautiful? A sunrise is sunrise. So all we can do is just stay, just
being in that.
And that is the final destination. Form is form, emptiness is emptiness.
Wow, great. And ahead, nothing.
That's it. That is the third floor.
Highest.
That is the third floor of Lord Buddha's monastery, where you see form as form, emptiness as emptiness.
He never said, some people say that he never said about God.
Yes, Lord Buddha not even once talked about God in any of his literatures.
That we have to go.
Even Osho mentions that many times. He was the only saint who ever walked on this earth and never used the word God.
So finally, one question arises for people, when we don't use the God or something, supreme consciousness. So what is that then? It is given the name as God or Bhagwan, or some name should be given in order to perceive it and represent it, isn't it? For people too.
Yeah.
So this supreme consciousness, which has no form, how it is then? How it is then? It knows everything. It is intelligence. It is all pervading. How it is then?
Zen takes a very strong approach against it, actually.
Against it, okay.
Yeah, Zen says, however big or great God may be, who is it that who has to perceive God? Who has to perceive that God? And unless one identifies who is the perceiver, if the perceiver is not known, then what is the point in running after the perceived?
What is unknown? Running behind that unknown. Finally, you don't arrive at. So what is the use?
Yeah, it says, if I say I don't know what is God, but they say, stop at first I. Like, what is I?
What is I?
Do you know what I is? If you don't know what I is, then how can we go towards God? God is secondary. So how we first have to understand what is that I. And Master Zhuangzang really breaks it down very hard. Like, you say this body is this. Say I'm Rudra. I say I am Rudra. Then they say, how can you be Rudra? It was a name given by your parents.
Yes.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Then I said, no, okay, then I'm this body. And they're like, how can you be this body? Because you've just collected this body by eating stuff from outside. That's how this body has come.
Yeah.
Then we say we are our thoughts, emotions, and one can again keep drilling it down, like all these thoughts, emotions, ideas, perceptions. We have all gathered them through. If I was not born in the family that I was, then I would have grown up with different culture, different emotions, different ideas, different religion, even perhaps. But then that means what? We have all accumulated it. It's not me. Then he takes it back, like saying, where were you 100 years ago? Then what's the answer? It's empty. So if he said only one answer we don't know for sure is that we don't know.
Yeah, somewhere you arrive at I don't know only. But thing is, in physical level, when you are given this panchendriya, you will attribute something to that. So this is the form, this is ear, this is nose with which you are inhaling.
Yeah.
That's there. You cannot say, no, I don't know. I know I can inhale with my nose. I'm given the name as nose. It is given. We were not aware of that. Gradually the words came, but from where it came? From where it came? Who gave you this word? Who is inside you to give the name? Either you have to be represented as Rudra or Radha in order to know. No. If I call, hey, everybody will respond. So some
Yes.
So this way everything evolved.
Yeah, it is. The words are there for physical, for all acts in the physical realm. But in the inner realm, it's not needed.
So when you really see everything merges in one, then again the question comes: what is that into which you have merged? What is that? I'm asking that question also always in my mind. What is that? Then how can I explain that? How can I explain that?
Yeah. I've tried that and I've not really achieved to that spot, but they've said that the more as we progress through these three levels, there is an inversion in consciousness that happens, and that's when you are no more and only that is left. I don't know what that state.
What is that then?
I don't know what that state is.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Amaji, that is a combination of energy, light, and sound.
It is only energy. Light, sound, everything is energy only. It is a transformation from one to the other. Finally, it is the energy. Understood? Prakash.
This is what my mom has told me. That it is basically energy.
Energy. And what is that energy? From where it is evolved? From where it is?
That
we don't know. You know something, when I'm asking all these questions, some answers are not there for and not given by. You cannot get
no one has given.
Even the cosmos, when you question the universe, it won't give the answer. Something is secret.
Hidden.
And many people try to know that secret, but not it. According to me, what I inner says, nobody has arrived at that point. What is that which has the beginning? How it began? So why it happened? Everything is a question mark. The only thing is to live happily. One thing we have to assume ourselves, whatever life we have, all the span of life, what I feel like, you should enjoy. Inner joy must be there. Enjoy in the sense, not physical, this I gained. No. Inner feeling, that is happiness, should be there. That happiness comes only when you are unselfish. unselfish, and doing what dharma says. We say dharma, we just created it. So all dharmas are necessary to have inner peace of mind. Inner peace of mind. To reach that level also, one day, it carries to that. It takes to that when you follow all these rules. Prema Tattva, Anandamaya, and giving Ananda to everyone, unselfishness, and then doing service to everyone. Here the projection of mind is there towards the physical reality. Then how to live in that, you have to learn to become happy, very happy state of mind. That is blissful state, we say. Satchidananda Sthiti, Sat Chit Ananda. So that is more important. So if you go on just questioning, you don't get the answer about what we say, Almighty God or Supreme Consciousness, what it is. But still, when I saw the Supreme Consciousness, it has no form at all, no brightness at all, whether you believe or not. I always focus on that, but I am not getting any light in that. Sometimes I may see light, but thing is still that consciousness which is existing. When you are also sleeping, you say, I was in deep sleep. Who is saying that? Who is saying that? How you came to know? You are damn dead in that state. Still you are saying something is observing. That is called consciousness. And that is alone. That is called Supreme Consciousness. Understood? So reach to that level is little difficult for every man or any human being who is in the physical reality. That's the thing. Very difficult. So I have my son, I have to do this, my mother, all this entangled. We are in that. So it's very difficult to come up. Like Rudra said, when I am walking, I am in no mind. Good. So not everyone. It is not possible with everyone. Those who read and just digest it, it is also very, very essential. And maybe because of previous incarnation karma or what we call it as, so that comes because of that only, that state of understanding or being in that. That's there. Am I correct, Rudra? I feel like inner.
I know. I think you're definitely providing a much better explanation. Actually, even Osho has provided a very good explanation on this. Mm-hmm. He has said, if you struggle in being in that state, take everything as verb. Forget nouns. You know, like walking. There is only walking. You know, if somebody is eating, somebody is cooking. There is only eating. There is only cooking. And say, don't bring I. You know, remember again the three things: I, me, my. You know, some people say there is a tree in the backyard. There is no tree. There is only treeing. Can we ever say this is a tree? No. Every second, a leaf is changing. A leaf is drying out and falling off. It's growing roots. It's growing branches, or one of its branches are breaking off, or something.
Changes.
It is so changing every time. We can never say this is a tree. Actually, there is never actually one tree. It is always in a change. It is always, how they say, it's always in a state of flux. It's always constantly changing. So there is only treeing. That's why, you know, in the dictionary, humans have been called as being. You just be and ing. There is only being. Get rid of the human part of it as well. You can just be. That's it. Being. Yeah.
That's why they say that everything is a change, constantly changing. Why you worry about? Today is not same thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's wonderful, but it's very difficult to digest and understand. And being in that, very difficult. We may say it's very easy. We may say very easy. When we practice, and we sail in that, being in that, then it is easy. Otherwise, my family, my daughter, my children, this bonding, everything is there. Attraction, so much of, so much of. People say I became, one with all. I know it, but still there is something which is holding them back towards the physical reality.
Yeah, it is the personality which keeps moving on.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice. Abhishek, you wants to talk and put questions over that?
No, I can't top that.
Just listening only.
Yeah, I'm listening. I'm gathering as much wisdom and knowledge that I can. So yeah, it's good.
And it withers also after gathering, like, tree.
Oh yeah, it gives me something
Just
to think
falling
about.
down.
That's really deep.
Yes, very deep it is.
Yeah.
To store it also is very difficult, and also to be in that also very difficult, because we are in the physical reality, very much deeply involved in it. My work, my topic, my body, my relatives is always there. It's always there. Otherwise, you feel something like, alone is also. Human beings are social animals. Social animals. They need some kind of, company. They can't live without it. That's the thing. Why we are not reaching to that level. Am I correct, Rudra?
I don't know the answer to that.
No, I just question myself every time, all these things in my mind, and I get little answers from myself. So that's very difficult. I have seen many people around us. We have seen many stories also, we read also. So this is the reality actually. This is the reality. Bond of attraction. You cannot see when somebody says, I am from that planet, I am going. The wife or mothers will say, what happened to this person? Even bad or what? And they will take to the magician or some magic people to release the, some kind of entity is there within him that is suffering. This kind of, physical reality is there. So it's very difficult to go with along with everyone. So, Lakshmi, any comment on that? Radha?
I think Rudra is forgetting one thing. Unmute karo. Mute karo. Few days back, he was meditating and he was constantly hearing your voice and Babaji's voice. That time is up, time is up, time is up. So he was quite scared. So he said, is life over or what? I said, why don't you speak to Ammaji? He said, no, I don't want to disturb her. So still it's a mystery why he was listening this voice. And it lasted for few days.
Really, Rudra? Because the question there itself, what is that? Time is up.
I was actually hesitant to ask that.
You asked
it's been happening for almost last 2-3 weeks. That every time I sit for meditation, I feel like I'm either hearing your voice or Babaji's voice. Like there's a voice saying in my ear, your time is up. I don't know.
Ammaji has to answer this because she says.
Yeah, my mind, in my mind, always it's coming that Rudra has to teach so many people all these things. That is, time is up for him to proceed this side of spirituality along with the physical reality. So I was about to tell him, same thing must be there. He heard.
So he was already speaking this thing. He said, I'll take, he was saying that I will retire soon. I will take early retirement and I will preach teachings of Osho, and maybe I can tag along with Amaji, or I don't know. He was speaking like this. So I said, good. He said, I think 10 more years and I'll just resign and just go to India. And I said, okay, I'm always happy for India.
He will be around the world, not in India only. His purpose is that only. That's why he is listening back. His purpose is that purpose of life, coming over here. Today we were talking about you only. So you came, he came for the purpose. He is going to fulfill it later. So same thing I was telling to that person who came to my house today. He was telling, I want to do some, puja, not puja. He has done Reiki and other many things. He said, Amma, you have purchased one house, no? He came to my house. I will do that. I will remove the negativity. So he believes, let him do. I said, okay, do it. He has done so many courses. Crystal healing, this, that, everything. He heals also. I said, not needed, but he is doing. Let him do. Whatever they want, let their interest to be fulfilled, isn't it? Who we are to. I said, okay, do it. That's why he came. And tomorrow I am leaving to Pyramid Valley. So I said, you also accompany with me. I'm going alone in the car. He said, okay. Some company will be there, no? We need company. Social animals. Social being. So we can't live alone. It's very difficult. Only some people, extraordinary, they go to the caves and they enjoy that ecstasy of God there to explore more and more. We are not that. We are still in this physical reality to at least what we experience and get the knowledge. We have to spread it. So may I make it public? If you permit, then only, otherwise no. You let us just share it. Unable to share, Rudra, find the process how to share it. Somebody told me, previously I used to record, and there was an option. It says whether we have to save it in the file. Then I used to say save. Now it is not coming only. If at all it comes like that, the option, so then I can save in the file, no?
Yeah.
Somewhere. Then I can send it to you easily. But it is not happening with this.
Yeah, not quite.
No,
I don't have much.
No, learn for us.
Okay.
If you find time, learn for us.
Okay,
there are people who are teaching. Just I want to attend those classes, but I'm not finding time. I said, Lakshmi, you please attend that session, how to make the videos through Zoom and all. How to just get it. People know it, but I don't know. I have to learn. See how much technology is there. So many things. Exposure is so much. From where it has come? Again, the question mark. So why it has come? Why it is everything is a progress. Everything is a progress. What you sow, you reap it. The moment you think, I was thinking when the TV was there, we should have something like, we must see people from abroad, and like that the thought used to come. So it has manifested. Maybe so many people are thinking the same way. So many people think it gets manifested. That means what you sow, you reap it. What you think, you manifest. That is the thought creating. It is. Thought has no form. It is creating the form. Again the question, how it is? I always put the questions, and sometimes I get answers, sometimes I don't get answers. It's going on in the mind. And we don't find the people, the right person who can answer this. That's the problem. That's the problem. very nice to, you know, a nice interaction or a nice elaboration of your experience after reading the Zen books and all. Thank you, Rudra. Thank you very much. Go ahead. Go ahead and give us more and more information. And we will just do the Kriya, all of us.
Yeah.
With that also you go into the universe, or you go my bell or your bell. My bell only.
I think it's here.
I'm a servant.
मोबाइल में ऑफर मेरा भी बड़ा था किधर है पानी मोबाइल का ऑफर है इला बोला हां वही मोबाइल ऑफर.
This Kriya Babaji taught long before, but again he said to Kumariji to teach this in order to avoid the corona, which is the fourth wave is coming from that. So this is also for enlightenment as well as for cleansing our body. Whole body will be cleansed. And this technique, Science Daga is teaching. Science Daga is teaching and some more techniques, but this only one only you can do many miracles. So that is, you have to inhale from the heart, that is Anahata Chakra, to the eyebrow point, that is Agnya Chakra. Then exhale from there to the heart. And you should make a circular thing, you know, like a cycle goes on when you are pedaling. In the same way, you have to do a circular pattern. And you have to take care that while inhaling, you have to join it or connect it with the exhale. And exhale should be connected with the inhale. In the same way, you have to go on doing this. At least if you do 3 hours or 2 hours like that, very, very, you know, fantastic thing happens, amazing thing happens. So they are doing now. And you know, Bhupendra Singh, he said, yesterday I was doing for 1 hour, madam. I got cleansed of my body. Whatever problem I had in the stomach is gone. So I had a tailbone pain while I was doing this with Leonardo. His wife taught me. And this is different Kriya. Actually, Babaji also taught the same thing. And there also Babaji only taught to Leonard. So let us do that for 15 minutes. Okay. Are you ready? So what you have to do? Inhale from the heart chakra or Anahata chakra up to here. This is upwards. You are not feeling the heart, just taking upwards. Inhale and exhale from there to the heart, or exhale from the nose will do. But it should be a continuous process. Unbroken breath work it is called. And when you do this and constantly for every day, at least 2 hours continuously, then your body will become a light body. And this is this exercise, this Kriya is called physical immortality. Physical immortality. Physical in the sense, the body and all. Immortality in the sense, mortal means dying. Immortal in the sense, it's not dying. You can keep it as it is and you can change it into light form. But one has to be very sincere and devotional. Again, I am using devotional word. We always think of God only and Supreme. So you just call Babaji and let him take care of us. Okay, start. And while you are doing, just you have to keep the hand on the knees this way. The fingers should be towards the earth and palm should be towards the sky. And legs should be away from each other, about 1 foot. 1 foot away from each other. Then inhale like this. Make sound with the nose like this. When you feel tired, then you do it with your throat also, or slowly. When you observe, when you are slowly doing, whole body vibration will be there, and you will see the light only, full of light, full of light. At least do for 15 minutes, go on practicing. I was able to do for 3 hours together from the first day itself. At that time, Babaji himself came into my body. It should be done by lying down on the floor with a bed or something, mat. And if you do by lying down, it will be very, very great experience, and it is very powerful. If you do on the chair also okay, but compared to the lying down posture and sitting posture, lying is the best one. And you get a lot of vibrations in your body. Thereby, whatever blockages are there in the heart, in the lungs, wherever it is, in the body, in the veins, arteries, everything get dissolved and they can spread. So you will not have any kind of disease. I had lumbar spondylosis, all these things, and along with that, tailbone pain that has gone within 2 days of time. Somebody was saying that her lumbar spondylosis is gone because of this within 3 days of time. So it's very powerful kriya. So which if you do it, you get a lot of benefit, not only physical level, on mental and soul level also. Breathe in and breathe out. It should be like the inhale should be taken up from the Anahata chakra to the Agnya chakra, and exhale should be done from the Agnya chakra to Anahata chakra. And connect the inhale with the exhale. Try to connect it. And the exhale with the inhale, so that you will make a unbroken breath work, So it should be like a oval shape pattern of taking breath or exhaling the breath, inhaling and exhaling. It should go on continuously, no stopping. Without stopping, you have to do it at least 15, 20 or 30, increasing the time period. If you reach to the level of 3 hours, you will see so many changes in the body, not only in the body. And you may go to the past life, you may travel astrally, you may reach to the galaxies, or you will have conversation with them. And you will get the knowledge or information about the universe. In order to make the nasal cavities very perfect to inhale and exhale. You must take a spout pot, a pot, small pot. They use in the yoga people when they are doing yoga and all to cleanse the nose. So that should be taken, and lukewarm water with little salt, then pour from one nostril and it comes from other one. Again you pour from means from right, it comes from the left. When you start from left, it comes out from the right. So this way, when you cleanse it, and you can do this process very perfectly and easily. And also there are basic kriyas or pranayams which has to be done in order to be very easy flow of the breath. Inhale and exhale. No difficulty in doing. So those should be done. That their fundamentals are foundation kriyas which has to be done in order to do efficiently this kriya. Pull the exhale along with the inhale and connect the exhale with the inhale. Go on doing it. Go on doing it. 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. When you feel it difficult, then do it soothingly, slowly, without the sound. If you do lying down in the morning, even you will not have the constipation also. When you reach to the certain level, they will understand what is form, what is emptiness, what is void, what is there behind that, behind the void. Many things, so many informations you will get. Two more minutes. Durga, Kalapa. One more minute. Just observe your body. Whenever you do this kriya, lying down on the floor or on the bed, after completion of this kriya, you must do savasana. Go for savasana and observe from the top of the head to the toe slowly, and then you will go into trance sometimes. So let the body go into trance, or whatever experience you get, either emptiness or zero mind, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. That's all. It's a pleasurable zero mind state will be there. So whenever you do this kriya, at least half an hour, then you have to go for savasana and go on observing from the top to the toe, slowly going down, and then you will be in the trance. Be in the trance, how long it will be. Then after that, you should take bath with lukewarm water or hot water, and first put salt in a mug and then pour on the body, then take hot water bath. And this kriya can also be done in the tub. It will be very, very efficient, very, very powerful when you do in the tub. And in the swimming pool also you can do. In the river also you can do. In the pond also you can do it. And by floating on the water also you can do it. And you will be floating, but doing this kriya, you will enjoy it. Very, very powerful it is when you are floating on the water in the pond or in the swimming pool, where there is no waves at all. And some people, they do, means the guru who taught us, they also said you can go into the water and with the spout you can inhale and exhale, and they provide the spout to the mouth and nose. When you immerse yourself inside the water and do this kriya also, it is excellent, they said. And I didn't practice it, but I have practiced in the tub and floating on the water also. It was excellent. One can do it with the support of anyone watching you. Whenever you do this Kriya, go for Savasana and then observe and go into trance. Then you can enjoy the process. Okay. Now you keep your hands on your eyes. For 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Remove your hands and slowly, with a bliss and smile on your face, on your lips, please open your eyes. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. So thank you, Babaji, thank you, Lord Shiva, thank you, Lord Ma Parvati, and all the masters of the universe. Thank you. Aapka mobile hai? So let me hear some feedback from you, how it is.
I felt very nice and obviously peaceful. And it was very calming. Like I could really, it is easy. It is not tough. It is something which is very easy, Kriya. And I think I can stay in this Kriya for a longer time.
Yes.
Very nice.
It will take you into trance very quickly. When compared to the Anapanasati, this will take you into trance very quickly.
Yes. This is a bit more energetic than Anapanasati.
Yes, yes, it's more energetic. And we feel some vibrations in the hand. Do you?
Yeah,
coming down. Yeah, coming down like, small dots, like small down.
Yes, now you are saying though I am feeling. Otherwise, I was not focusing on that.
Yes. And from feet also you feel. So whenever they used to feel, 1 hour like that, I used to make them to do the Kriya 2-3 hours. So that time I used to ask them to ask Mother Earth to give the vitamins, all these things, proteins, and they used to feel as if vitamins are coming in the form of atoms into their body.
And the feeling a bit heavy, little bit heavy.
Heavy. Yes.
Little bit.
Yes. And flow of energy, like, molecules or atoms are going from your fingers, like that you feel, even from the feet also. And inside the body, there is a lot of vibration. Do you feel that vibration? And soothing in the vertebral column, cold feeling means coolness. Cooling.
Yeah.
Like cold.
My hands are cold.
Yeah.
And I could feel the vibration.
Yeah.
And Amma, I have a question.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm taking your time.
No, it's okay.
I nowadays I'm always feeling the presence of God in my heart. And while I'm walking, while I'm doing anything, sometimes I miss it, but most of the time it's there. So I was discussing with Lakshmi today that I don't sit for meditation. While walking, while doing anything, I am meditative, and I'm not thinking of some mantra or of something. I used to. So I told you I used to practice Sakshi in myself. So that was here. Now it is in my heart. So whenever I sit, I don't know, I can't take the energy or what. It feels that my heart will burst. I am not there. That time I am not there. Even a few days back, I was in gym and I was biking and I suddenly disappeared. Everything was there. Wall was there, bike was there, equipments were there, but I was not there. So I was all empty. And today also when you were speaking, we were having conversation, I was all empty. Only in my heart was my God.
In the form of
my Guruji. In form of my Guruji. And he is there in my heart always. As if he's a as if a huge. And I always take my Guruji as oneness, not as a form, not as a guru, not as a physical thing. So I always feel he is there as a big entity, or he is empty. And it's been like 2 or 3 days I was meditating and I I just stood up because I was not able to take the energy. I was feeling as if I will burst from here. And
did you get scared?
no, I didn't get
No
scared. I
fear
was
at
happy.
all. Oh,
I was very happy.
Okay. Yeah.
I was very happy, but I didn't have the capacity or what. So I don't know. Maybe so. And I don't normal sit in meditation. I just lie down or while walking or this, because it is a presence. How can you ignore the presence? Like Radha Mahajan is always there. So likewise, my Guruji is always there, here in the heart. Earlier he was here, now he is here. So even if I close my eyes, I can see him anywhere in my body. So that's a powerful entity that always reminds me of God. And it doesn't matter, I'm standing, I'm running, I am working, or I'm sitting. So that's what I was having a debate with Lakshmi in the morning. She was saying, no, you need to sit for few hours in meditation. I said, it's not important because it is there. So what I have to meditate upon? Maybe I'm wrong. So that's what I think. And now also when I was doing the kriya, my whole focus was on my heart. And again, as if I was exploding, I was about to explode. So it's kind of uneasy feeling, but at the same time, I'm happy. I'm not scared. I'm not, unhappy about it. I'm very happy. I'm very relaxed, but something is there. I don't know what.
Something making you uneasy sometimes.
Sorry?
Something is making you, some uneasy word is there, no? That feeling is there.
Maybe I'm not able to handle the energies. That's what I would say. That would be very close. And moreover, I always feel it's not my logical mind speaking. It's always like my man, buddhi, pran, and sharir. It's all merging in that heart, my guru entity. So what we are made up of, we are man, buddhi, ego, and sharir and pran. As if each and everything is melting down in him. I feel that. I feel that. And then what remains? Everything is empty. And just that thing is there, which is oneness.
Empty also looks like a farm with outline.
Because my whole focus is in the heart, where my Guruji is there.
Yes. But
so
you are
everything
perceiving
else
that
disappears.
outline of Guruji. You are perceiving the outline of Guruji. Though it is empty, you feel.
Yes, he is also empty.
Yes.
He is also empty. He is not solid. I can't touch him, or I cannot feel that he is a solid body, because I have always perceived him as emptiness. Because last year I heard a book from Heart Sutra of Buddha, that emptiness is form is emptiness. So I was very much carried away by that book. And then I perceived that Guru is not a form. Guru is emptiness, which is projecting in a body form. Because we have to learn from somebody in form, because we are also in form, right? So he is actually emptiness. So that's what I'm feeling all the time. So do I need to sit for 2 hours, 3 hours and meditate? Because it's a feeling, it's a presence which is always there. So what do you suggest?
You must let it go to explode and expand, and then you have to sit in meditation to see that further. You have to sit for at least 1 hour of the day to see that. You see, when you say emptiness, there is expansion in that. No boundary, but you have boundary of the form of your Guru. Understood? You have boundary. That outline is there. The room has walls. In the same way, the body has certain, limit. It has to be expanded. There should be expansion, spread over that, exploding or whatever you say. Let it go on. Then you can learn more and more. Understood? So it is, you are keeping it as limited. limited in the form of Guruji. It has to be all over. It has to be all over.
Right now, I think my identity is merging in that form, and that will reveal its form one day. That's what my understanding is.
For revealing, you need the silent meditation. No music, nothing. Just focus on that. Focus on that to know more and more about it. Understood?
So I'll focus on my heart, where the presence is.
Whatever form you are seeing, whether it is empty, you are seeing it. You are perceiving the emptiness. You are perceiving the emptiness. Followed?
Yes.
The space is there, but still you will say the space is empty. No, it is not empty. Something is there. Here, the room is occupied with something.
Yes.
The same way here, you see the emptiness, but still what is it? And whether it is expanding or not. That that you have to understand. To understand more and more, to reveal the truth, you have to sit 1 minute. Sit in meditation and explore it. Okay? 1 second. 1 second. मिर्ची लेके आई कल मिर्ची एक भी खाया नहीं एक भी खाया नहीं जो मिर्ची रखती हूँ कल सुबह खाने के लिए और ये टमाटर आपको दे दूँगी अभी मेरा काम भी है और क्या है दही आपको थोड़ा देऊँ क्या अभी
सारे कहाँ चले गए छोड़ दीजिए आंटी छोड़ दीजिए बांध ले नहीं बांध ले नहीं बांध ले कागज से बांध प्लास्टिक से ये भी चलेगा ठीक है तो खाया आप स्वीट्स मैंने सबको बांट दी थोड़ा सा रखता हूँ मैंने खाया और क्या बोलते मेरी ननद आती ना उठाता उसने खाया उसके बच्चे ने खाया हाँ सबको दिया सब लोग मिल के खा लिए अच्छे जाते जाते नहीं आंटी वो लोग भी लाते तो मिल के फिर क्या मिल के खाना है खाना तो है क्या हाँ और एक चीज अभी आ गया लोग खाते जाओ और ये देखो और क्या देखो ये मैं एक दिन बना के देगा बोला ना याद है आपको हाँ तो खराब हो गया ना ऐसे खराब नहीं होगा
थैंक यू। तो मुझे बोलना चाहिए आपने नहीं कर दिया खाने के लिए। अभी क्या करें नेक्स्ट टाइम, है ना? हाँ, जब आएंगे जिस दिन उस दिन मुझे पता चले तो सुबह आएगा। ठीक है। Sorry, dear friends. No, my servant maid was going. No, I want to give her something, vegetables. No. So, and Abhishek, your experience, please. Shravani came. Who is Shravani? Hello?
So can you hear me?
Shravani. Yeah, Abhishek, you can talk.
Gee, sorry, I was just walking around.
Shravani. How did you feel while you are doing that kriya?
Oh, I thought you were talking to someone else.
No,
Yes,
it is not
I was
responding.
actually lying down, as you said.
Hmm.
So I was lying down and I did it, and I felt some energy. It's just like, when you get that in pranayam, when you do the anulom vilom. So I felt that energy, especially when you're lying down. Did not feel anything in my hands until you said so. Only then I kind of felt it.
Realized.
Yes. And it was nice, especially when you do it for a few minutes and then you relax, you calm down, and then you start breathing naturally. So it feels more relaxing, and it was really nice. I could not breathe a lot because I still have a bit of cold. So yeah, but whatever I could do, I tried my best.
Yeah. And that spout part comes, no? With that, if you take lukewarm water with salt, then pour from here and from this. And if you do this exercise also. And both. Anulom Vilom you are doing, no? Along with this and Kapalabhati, and then this short breath work, it is called. Like that. So at least 108 you have to do. Then this nasal passage becomes clear. Then it is very easy for you to do this kriya. And what energy you get Anulom Vilom, you get more in this if you do continue without stopping.
Yes,
and you will go into trance. Yeah, go into trance, blank. And in the Anulom Vilom, you don't go into trance at all. So that's the thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
And Lakshmi, your experience, Rudra's experience, I just want to listen. Yeah, you told Rudra's experience. Yeah.
I think like everyone's experience, you feel like it bubbles up, like a bubbling up of energy comes up somewhere from your chest. It's a very good feeling. And then, frankly, I could only do it for like 20 seconds. And then I went blank.
Yeah, you will go into Sunya, blank immediately.
Yeah, it's very instant.
Instant.
It's actually very instant.
Yeah, with this you will go very fast into zero mind state. Blank. So good it is. And you can remain there only. Now need to do again this kriya. You can remain there and observe. And then when you come back again, you start doing. That's better. Okay.
Yeah, I found that if I'm coming out of it, you do that kriya and again you can push yourself back in.
Yeah.
So it's a good way. Good technique.
Good technique.
Very nice.
Given by Babaji. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let us thank Babaji and all masters of the universe, gods, goddesses, and all, for giving us this opportunity to share our ideas, our experiences, our knowledge. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Ella. So let us say bye to each other. Okay, bye. Have a
Bye,
nice
thank
day. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice day.
Thank you, Amma.
Nice
Bye.
day.
Thank you, Amma.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Amma.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. So nice.
Good night.
Today is very nice day. Good day for us. So much of
Yes.
higher discussion, higher wisdom discussion. Thank you.